comes. Tell your neighbor, tell your friend, now is the time to rise and shine. Tell your mother, tell your father.
Good afternoon, everybody. Let me say good afternoon to my, and happy birthday to my leader of the United National Congress and the next Prime Minister of Trinidad and Tobago, senior persons from the United National Congress, specially invited guests, my UNC family, and my Trinidad and Tobago family. Let me not separate my Tunapuna family from this contingency. Here we are, once again. Crisis after crisis after crisis. Every morning we get up to something new in Trinidad and Tobago. This morning, a double murder, extortion, and all we get from the other team is a moment of silence. Nobody sees it fit to apologize to the victims of crime. Nobody sees it fit to go and treat with the family who have lost a person's time and time and time again. Last week we lost children. Children was abused, tried to kill themselves, and all we get is a moment of silence and excuses after excuse after excuse. How long must we sit by and observe all of that before we take action? But hear what? We have an opportunity to take action on the 28th of April, 2025. What do we do next? Do we sit by and watch for another 10 or 5? Do we sit back and sleep and get up the next day and hope all will be well? Do we get up and go out and vote and change the dynamics, change how things look, change how things feel, change how things are, and bring back a brighter tomorrow for our future of this nation, the young children of Trinidad and Tobago? What we gonna do? Persons are here who are victims of crime. How can we stop this? Crime is no easy thing to deal with, and it will not be solved in one day, you know. Crime will take every one of you here tonight, every one of you home, all ministers, all church leaders, all teachers, all principals, all educational persons on the left, all persons on the right, all persons involved in national security. Every single citizen must join hands in this fight. For too long we sit back and we watch, and we make an excuse for them to, well, you know, persons could be shot in the airport, that's just a normal thing, you know, every day, you know, he died now, he died. And we go on like this over and over and over, without any remorse. What the United National Congress intends to do. I am not going to stand here and say, well, I'm going to put a team together of skilled men and women and blah, 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 you know. What I can tell you is this. There are some things that you leave for national security, and it will stay there. That is not to be broadcast for members of the public. But I assure you, when you see it, you will know. You will identify it. All it will require is a senior counsel and 2 junior counsel to stand with law enforcement in this fight. When the phone rings, businessmen, and you hear, hey, here now, you have to pay $100,000 every Friday. And you quake because you tell yourself there's nobody to go to. That is not so. We'll present an atmosphere for you to make a report away from the station. So you can be able to have a comfortable zone to make that report and have law enforcement treat with it. We must up the ante in terms of laws. We must not leave it there halfway. Policies must be implemented. Laws must be enforced. And also, a good working relationship with law enforcement, the Commissioner of Police, Chief of Defense Staff, persons who has the state, the country, hands that we could use to gather up all persons responsible for our demise. Members of the public, don't let this opportunity waste. I am asking you tonight, where will it end if we do not end it on the 28th? When? I heard my colleagues say persons are here for 10 years, 5 years, some of them here for 20 years. What have they done? What will they do? Why are they still here? That is the question. You will get that opportunity on the 28th of April 2025. Too many times we see persons today. A lady approached me today, she said, listen, first sometimes you see people so all over the place. A blind person who blind came and stood there some time ago up in Tunapuna. And she said, I asked her, I said, are you interested in having a furry friend to guide you? They run with it and say, the lady says she under pressure and I offer her a dog. You know why they're thinking like that? Because that is how they think. They don't see the future. Any country you go into, any country you go, you see people walking and they have a furry friend right here. Day and night with them to guide them. But we are not thinking like that. We prefer to sit back and wait. A man asked me today, Alexander, I see you all interfering with the marijuana law. I said, why is marijuana being treated in other countries and when it is here, it is like a disease? Can we make money from it? Can we make medicine from it? So then why can't we use it for that purpose? We are no longer a thinking society because we allow them to think for us. And then they ask the question, what about the social media? And I said today, every youth in Trinidad and Tobago is like this. Anytime you see them, they observe nothing there. Watch them. Then let us put that information in here so they can get it, to challenge them to be more productive, challenge them to be innovative, challenge them so they can understand that they can earn something from doing what they like to do. Why is that so hard to understand? So when we put forward these things, next 2 days we hear it again in a different way. So now everything we say, we have to put it in pieces. Because if we say we bring in men, they say they bring in men. If we say we bring in trucks, they say they bring in trucks. If we say we bring in good ladders, oh sorry, I shouldn't say that. When we say we bring in things, that is what we are going to do. We're going to present members of the public with an opportunity to defend yourself. How we intend to do that? I told you already. It must be a more stringent, timely process, endorsing laws and policies so the Commissioner of Police could comply. That's all. There's no magic in this. So members of the public, come the 28th, let us no longer play with them. Let us no longer accept what they are giving to us. Let us not be pigeons for them, where they feed us and we feel full for 1 day and for 5 years they're gone until they come back. Time to change that. So if you want that change, tell me how you intend to get that change. When? So if you want new governance, what do you have to say? And if you want a new beginning, what do you have to say? And if you want to change things in your children's future, what do you have to say? Because the end is near, and we have to make that change. So brothers and sisters, get out on the 28th of April, 2025. And go, stand up in your line. They're already trying to frustrate us in Tunapuna. But that's all right. That's all right. We are dealing with it from a legal point. They're trying to frustrate us, lining us up at one particular location. But that's all right. We know on Sunday coming, we know all who is going to come out with the food cards. And all who's going to come out with the contracts. The one-day contracts. 1 day. And the food cards. If they come with the food cards, I'll take it. UNC people, take the food cards too. Take the food cards. Take the food cards. And still vote them out. So on Tuesday the 29th, when we walk out and greet you, when I raise my hands in the air, all you have to say is Roger that. What do you have to say? What do you have to say?
When you
Thank you.
everybody wins. When you